let's try it out now. Let's see how we do. Okay, I want to make sure. Please comment if you can hear me and if you can see me. And I want to see if I am on both Facebook and YouTube. It appears I am. I don't know, but sorry about that. It didn't want to give me any audio for some reason. That wouldn't have been a very good live. Let's see if we can get Judy Balmer back. Judy says, look, I'm having a beautiful day in Southern California. I don't need your silliness. All right, everyone, welcome. I am so happy to have you here. Hello, Deborah, and hello, Jean. I know it was just live and then I had to delete it because no sound. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, ladies. I'm so glad to be here with you. My gosh, did not get nearly as much done as I wanted to this weekend. It's a good thing I took 4 days off because I just got into a rut where I was exhausted. Hey, Judy, thank you for coming back. Sorry, the audio was, I don't know, didn't want to play. Anyway, so yes, do your weekends go like that sometimes? You know, I've got this silly Crohn's disease, and sometimes it just knocks me out. Like, I can't sleep enough. And that was this weekend. I would just get up, I'd get rolling, I'd start to think, you know, about my list. And then guess what? My to-do list was burp, save for later. But I have been in here for several hours having a really nice time. And I'm very excited about some things that we're going to talk about. Some things we're going to play with today. So, yeah, I know, Roz. It just kind of irritates me, you know. Of course, did I rest? I slept like the dead. In fact, I was ready to like go to sleep at 2. I was working in here. I think I started about 11:30. And I was like, I am tired. And guess what revived me? Something I read about on the Stampin' Up! Website. And I'm going to tell you all about it later on during this live. So you will get to find out what was so exciting that it perked me up. And it takes a lot. I need to go get a B12 shot, I think, tomorrow. Maybe another one on Friday. Oh, I can't. I am going, myself and a few fun little demonstrators are road tripping it to Utah next Friday to Stampin' Up! Headquarters for a little, I don't know, I don't think it was a retreat, but it was an event, I guess, that Stampin' Up! Offered to Utah and Idaho demonstrators. So I'll let you know all about it. I can't wait. I've never been to Stampin' Up! Headquarters before. I've been to Salt Lake before. I have doctors there, so it's not usually that fun. But this will be very fun. Probably the best time. Oh, good, Jean. I'm so glad you got your Happy Mail, and you're welcome so much. You don't know how much fun I have packing that up for you and just thinking about all of you when you get your kits. There's always something very unique in the kit that makes me think about all of you. So it's very fun. It's very personal to me. So yeah, I love hearing that it got there, of course. And boy, I have a wonky outfit on, don't I? I don't know. I was just excited. I was so excited. I can't wait to talk with you about what I read on the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator website. Hello, Sherry. Very nice to see you. And hi, Kathy Sanford. How are you doing? Oh, it's so nice to see you. Hey, Trish. I think I caught everybody here. And if you are coming in on live or on replay, welcome. I am so happy to be here with you. I am Lisa Harden, coming to you live from a pretty beautiful Boise, Idaho. I am a independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the things that means is that I sell all the beautiful products I'll be showing you today. plus a few thousand more. So let's settle in. Let's have some fun crafting time. I'm going to give you all the zoo news and Stampin' Up! News as well, and let you know about all sorts of fun events coming up. So the temperatures are going to be heating up here. I think Wednesday is supposed to be 94. Lisa's don't like that at all. So we are not in for 94 degrees, and neither are Tango and Gash. I got news for you. So their little dog worker may just be coming over to say hello to them and cook their turkey. Okay? As you are coming on, of course, just like all the rest of my friends, please come into the comments and say hello. Tell us where you're coming from, whether you have been here a million times or whether it's your first time. I welcome you, and I'm so glad to be here to craft with you in my wonky outfit. This hair, you know, I decided I'm going to wear it curly this summer. Well, it takes a process because I air dry it. I do, you know, the things. It seems like it would be easier, and it kind of is. But so after this, I will be preparing the hair because I've got to go back to work tomorrow. I mean, is that silly or what? I have a 3-day week coming up and then another fun weekend. Like I said, I hope I can get some energy, or the girls I'm traveling with are not going to be very happy. Trish is going. Trish is on my team. Also Maria from my team, and then Teresa, a gal that is not on my team, but she is a demonstrator here in the local area. So 60s and rain, Sherry. That's my love language. That's my weather love language. I like it. It just sounds good. Your B12 level is borderline high. Jean, what are you're like a what I want to say, RoboCop or something. I mean, is that a bad thing? Can you have too much B12? I wouldn't know. Not that I'm jealous or anything, but I wouldn't know. If you would be so kind, please like, share, and subscribe this to this video, this channel, this page. It helps me more than you know. Most of you are following me or sharing me or liking me. But let's get those, let's make sure everybody's over on YouTube. You don't have to watch on YouTube, but if you subscribe over on YouTube, one of these days I'm going to get to 1,000. And what does that mean? Probably nothing anymore. But it might mean that my chats, my online chats, start showing. And that would be nice because I would like to go back and be able to look at them and say hi to people. So anyway, we'll see. So if you haven't yet, thank you in advance. I appreciate your help with that because it just helps to get the word out about the Stamping Zoo, right? Because we are just one tiny small business out here in a huge cloud of internet. And so I need your help with that. Otherwise, how is anybody going to know about the Stamping Zoo and all of the fun things we do over here? Well, I've got quite a beautiful layout of papers in front of me. They're so pretty that I was thinking, you know, I get a little greedy, I'll be honest. And so I was using these papers. I have plenty, but I was thinking, I wish I would have bought 2 packages of this paper. Now, I eventually will, because this is going to be the featured paper in my upcoming June Zoobilee class. But I don't know, I kind of just want to have the papers around just in case. What if there's a DSP emergency? I mean, I might run out, right? I might run out. But I need this paper because it's beautiful. So we're going to take a look at that. And I'm going to tell you all about the June Zoobilee class, which is an online class, so you can craft with me on your time. And so let's, yes, ma'am, let's get this front and center. Is that just, I mean, it's a breath of fresh air, isn't it? It definitely is. Let's see. There I am. Okay. Can't get away from me. I will take my face off if I'm in the way. You just let me know, okay? Because I want you to be able to see the products. So if I'm in the way, all right. Ah, Oh, interesting, Jean. Okay. Well, I hope that overall that it doesn't give you a bad reaction and that your health is good otherwise, right? Well, hello, Ruth. You're watching at a picnic. I love it. It is beautiful, isn't it, Holly? Now you can see why I got a little bit of that hoarder mentality. I was like, oh, I need the papers. All right. So is this an online exclusive or is this in our catalog? I don't know anymore. And I think it's an online exclusive. So it's all right. Guess what? I have all the things. So this is a beautiful paper. It also, of course, has this stunning bundle that I think we just worked with on Thursday. That's funny. I didn't plan that, but I just really like it. So we used, that was the night that I was not feeling well. Side note, I ate this cauliflower crust pizza before I came live with you. I didn't eat the whole pizza. Thank goodness. It was from Costco. I've eaten cauliflower crust pizza before, and thank goodness I only ate 3 pieces of this pizza. And boy, it was tasty going down, but I tell you what, it was not good. I did not feel well when I was crafting with you on Thursday night. So my apologies. I was sidetracked because I was thinking like, should I get off here? Should I get on? Should I stay on? Should I get the heck out of here or what? Anyway, I'm not eating that pizza again. I'll tell you that. I'm probably not eating cauliflower crust pizza for a while. Okay. Anyway, I apologize because as I said, I was sidetracked and that's why. So it happens. It's live, right? Okay, so anyway, we were rudely interrupted with our crafting time. And so this is the beautiful 2-step stamping that is included in this suite. And so we're going to use some of the stamps today. We are also going to use some of these beautiful dies. And again, as you saw on Thursday, they make these beautiful like impressions in the cards. Oh goodness, I have lots of cards from this. We made this fun fold, remember that? Guys, I drug all my cards out. I'm in the process of trying to make some donations of cards. It looked like cards exploded in my living room. That's okay. It's a very short week. I'm sure it will just be all taken care of by the card fairy. So anyway, that was one of the millions of things on my list that, hey diddle diddle, didn't get fixed. Anyway, so those are just a couple of the cards. Now, I was showing you the cards from my, oh, there they are. Whoa, I told you there's cards all over here. I was showing you the cards from my team meeting, and we made one of them, but isn't it, it's this beautiful collection of basic beige with white and then all of the in colors. Isn't that fun? I loved them. So anyway, we got to make one. I had 2 scheduled for you, but sorry, doesn't always happen. So there's cards all over the place. It's a card explosion. Okay, so here's the paper. I'm going to show you, there's also some beautiful strawberry slush and pretty and pink gems. Now I cut into these because I sent them either with your recipe card kits or with chopped. I sent them with chopped. And so they're kind of an ombre where they start out like gold with clear with gold and then they move into the deep strawberry slush. So they're beautiful. Lovely, lovely. Now, if you do sign up or are subscribed to the June Zoobilee kit, you'll be getting a full package of those. You'll be getting a half package of this paper, and let's take a look at this. So this is how much paper you'll get. It will be cut into 6 by 12, and it's just got some gorgeous, gorgeous patterns. Now, Caitlin was the product designer on this, and she did a beautiful video with Sarah Douglas, our CEO. Jean and I watched it, and this suite was inspired by the, I guess, resurgence. I did not know there was a resurgence of pressed flowers, but there's a resurgence of pressed flowers. And so check it out. I mean, she just knew exactly how to put them in their best light. And we've got some gorgeous colors. I think they're very spring and summer. They're actually mostly our new in colors with a few added colors. I don't think Timid Tiger is in this set. Peach Pie is in this set. Now that's Pool Party. It always comes off a little grayish. This, of course, I mean, this is like, look at this paper. It's so beautiful. This is Deborah's favorite suite. Deborah plays with a lot of products, so that's saying a lot. Deborah, you're going to love Zoobilee then. Hello, Debbie. Very nice to see you from Southwestern Michigan, and thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. What's terrible? Oh, the cauliflower pizza, right? And I mean, seriously, I was like, this is like my new cauliflower crust pizza. It was so delicious. No, I mean, it made me nauseous. Okay, I won't go on. Plus those products, let me see. Again, there's a few extra things around here that are a little out of order. Let's just be honest. Where are the gold labels? Oh, another card overboard. That's one way to get rid of them. You just throw them over the side. Okay, there's some beautiful, beautiful labels. Yes, where are you? Hello? They're gold foiled. They should jump right out at me. Oh, there they are. They jumped right out. This is part of the suite, and this will be part of the supplies you receive with the Zoobilee card kit. Now, I send you about $25 a product, usually a couple dollars more. I don't care. I mean, no, I care, but I don't get it down to the penny, okay? And if there's something I think that's going to make your experience better, I put it in there. So thank you for sharing, Judy. Let's have a drawing today. Let's have a drawing at the end of this live. Sorry, everybody. It's just going to be live. We're going to have a drawing. I'm going to go back there and get something out of the treasure chest. Comment shared in the comments if you haven't already, and I'll try to announce it again, maybe, you know, when we're down the road. So anyway, there's all these beautiful shapes, and they are laser cut, and they pop out, but look, there's two frames, really. There's two pieces of gold here, so you can either just use the insert that has that one layer, or you can take both of them, or you can pop one of them out, the outer layer, and use it separate or together with this. Make different, you know, pop up the middle in dimensionals, on dimensionals. And so these are foiled frames and labels ephemera pack 165616. There is one item ordering. So there's a single item code to get one of everything in the kit. But if you want my class, just hold off on that because you're going to get some of everything, which I love. It also has a pressed flowers 3D embossing folder. Now, you will not get this in my Zoobilee kit. However, I will use this in the designs. So I usually, you know, I will work this into the designs, and then I will send you an embossed piece of cardstock. You were working on graduation cards. I need to get one in the mail. It's late. Good job, Jean. That was nice. Oh my gosh. End of year, school year teacher thank you note cards. And yeah, for your daughter. Very nice. She's still teaching the little children. They haven't scared her away yet. Okay. This is, if you are familiar with Chopped, this is my monthly competition where I send you a little envelope of product. This is my envelope. I will be playing with it and making a card today. And so you can see some of the product there. I'll be showing you the product. We'll be talking briefly about Chopped, and then I'll be making a card just like the contestants do. Now, I am making this today because the survey, the contest, is actually going live. I think it went live at 5. I think it went live 25 minutes ago. So voting is open. Okay, you vote through my email. So in order to vote, it doesn't cost anything, of course, but make sure you are signed up to receive my emails. There's a link in the description of this video for that and lots of other things. Okay, the class, Holly, the class Zoobilee is $45 on subscription month to month, which can be canceled at any time, or $49 if you just want the ultimate flexibility and you want to just sign up for a single month. There are different links for both of those in the description of this. And again, that includes shipping, $25 of product, all of the card kits with envelopes cut, any extra pieces you need for stamping, etc. No stamped images. And also I have a deal where if you purchase the featured bundle from me during the month of the class, then I pay the shipping and tax. So anyway, it's all coming up too, but there is a link for that and my other events in the description of this video. So thank you so much for asking. Okay, and thank you for sharing, Sherry. Sherry shares. Then here are some other card kits I have ready. Let's just dive in. We are going to make a vellum card. Do we sell vellum anymore? Everybody? No. Do we like that? Everybody? No, we do not. I know Stampin' Up! Can't sell every single thing, but you know what? I'm bringing vellum back because I have missed vellum. It's very, very handy. And then I was like, you know, I loved making vellum cards with a vellum card base. And I was like, okay, that's it. We're doing it. And I hope you have some very vellum in your stash. And if you do not, go buy it somewhere else. Okay? Because it, you know, try and get the heavier, nicer stuff. Our vellum is fantastic. Was fantastic. Rest in peace. Maybe it'll come back. I'm thinking if we just keep using it, then we will, you know, tell them that we love the vellum. So I'm not going to use it every day, but I'm going to use it today. I know it is a basic, Judy. And Judy, you are free to vote for my card. No, I get honorable mention every month, right? So anyway, this is a card that I put together with the papers, and then I used another stamp set because you know what? There's another bundle that's very close to this, and I just grabbed that and started using it. So our products are definitely mix and match, aren't they? It's like Pretty Blooms or something like that. We'll work with that too. But this is a great way to show off all of the beautiful papers. And I use some two-tone papers as well. Do you know about our two-toned cardstock? We now have 12 by 12 two-toned cardstock for every color that we carry. But I like getting the variety packs because you get usually 2 sheets of each piece of 12 by 12, and then you don't have to store 50 different colors. Look, that's Bubble Bath. See the difference? So it's two-toned, and I'm really comfortable in telling you now that I believe the weight is between our designer series paper and cardstock. So it makes beautiful layers. I've used it for fun fold cards. As you'll see on the vellum card, I will use that for some of my layers. And it's just kind of fun because it gives you one more shade, tone, whatever, to expand the colors, but they still all coordinate. They still all go together, which I love. So you can see here, I have a lot of them because in the workshop kits, you can order variety packs. So look at the workshop kits. They're in the front of the catalog. If we have time, I'll show them to you tonight. But you can get quite a variety just by doing that. And in this case, I believe this is the, what's this one called? Memories in Bloom. And it coordinates with the suite that we're using. I will probably send some of it out for a few layers in the Zoobilee kit. It has a white core, so you know you can tear it, you can sand it. We've done all those things. You can scrunch it up and then flatten it out and sand it. I don't know. You can wash it with a brush. No, do not do that. But anyway, you can do lots of little techniques with it. You can stamp on it, of course. And so it's really fun. Okay? All right, and I will tell you what we're going to use this for later. But look how cute it is. Does this bring back memories? Yes. Some older product. And I've kept that because I just thought it was the cutest thing. I made it. Yes, I did. And I was like, Lisa, that is so adorable. So I think I made a bunch of them actually, and so I didn't give them all away. Okay, so with vellum, you have to pay attention to, of course, the front and the back of the layers. Oh, look at this. Cut down. Isn't it beautiful? Hey, Della. Della shared. Hey, Lori. What are you voting for? We are voting over on my email for chopped, Lori. You received my emails, yes? Okay, I hope so. Now here's a regular card base or regular card base measurements, but I did use that vellum. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here, but I am not going clear up to the edges, either left and right or top and bottom, because I want to be able to hide the adhesive with the back panel. Okay, so beautiful. That's our card front. And then when we open it up, oh, you can see that in there. But that's why we're going to use that as an opportunity for some more designer series paper. Okay, let's see. What was I thinking? I know I had this all figured out at one point. Oh, look at this. A new in color, Secret C. Here it is in two-tone. Nice, right? There's no wrong choice. That's going to go over here with the panel for writing. And then I feel like this was going to go on the inside. Yes, ma'am. That's what's going on. Okay, so these DSP panels, just a minute, I'll give you the measurements. I know I'm just going to double check myself. Now, I want you, sorry, my hat wants to hit the phone. Now you're going to layer this, and you need to pay attention because you're really using the front layer. See that? As a back layer. We need to, oh, we need to pause. Clean up on aisle 9. There's some adhesive right here, and it's not playing nicely with my vellum. Now cool it. I don't need that sassiness around here. And then the glue went flying. My goodness. Okay. Let it air dry. Okay. And then we're going to stamp this. We're going to hold off. But then let's put this in first. I just kind of want to work with like the larger ones. And then I go, oh, now it's just kind of difficult to choose. The back side of Secret C almost looks like Misty Moonlight, doesn't it? That's pretty, but oh, I can't help it. Oh, I love that. It has like it looks like it has glitter in it or something. What is that? It's very cool. Okay, so quit doing that, Lisa. Lisa wants to adhere everything immediately. Okay, so again, like keep it kind of on the inside there because we're going to turn this over and then hide it. And try to match up with your pool party on the front. My vellum is bowing a little bit. So I think I can hold it down a little better if I do this. There we go. Okay, now let's see. It needs to come in. All right. There. And that looks great. If I do say so myself. And then finally, I want that beautiful pool party kind of leaning into the pool party, the blues on this one. And that Secret Sea is just dark enough that we can get a nice image even through the vellum. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so let's think about putting something inside. Okay, here's our inside. Oh, I was going to tell you the measurements. So I think they are 3 3/4 by 5. They are, no, they're 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And you need 1, 2, 3. 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And then you want 3 3/4 by 5. You want 1, 2 of those. Okay? 2-tone cardstock or whatever you're using. It would be fun to use glimmer paper too, as long as the backing didn't look, you know, kind of weird. Cynthia Ford, you just changed your order to what? To include impressions of Bloom? Fun! I don't even know if that's what you were going to say, but I'm going to assume it was. Okay, let's just put this little guy. This one's my favorite flower. And I am going to, let's use fresh freesia. I haven't done one of these flowers in fresh freesia, I don't think. So it'll be new for all of us. Now here I was playing, that is Petunia Pop. And this one is Secret Sea. So, oh, the variety packs. Yes, the variety packs. They're going to save you so much room and you get, you know, a lot of paper to test out. Okay, these I'm going to use. I had this one piece that I was using for, to stamp off. Huh, I bet somebody threw it in the trash. Tango, bad puppy. My puppies have been doing just fine this weekend. I did take them out and about, WALK, yesterday. No. Well, one day they did that. One day they went for COFFEE in the CAR, right? And that was fun. Cashy thought he didn't want to go, but Mom made him go, and then he had fun. Getting older. He doesn't know what he wants. Oh, now what's going on there? There's something on that petal. See it? Just like a little piece of, looks like it's a little piece of Secret Sea, but it's affecting my imaging. Oh my gosh, is it still there? Well, it's just going to have to stay there. You know what? Sorry, I did that in the wrong order. I like dark first. It's very hard for me to stamp the dark when I only have the light. Let's try this one more time. And one more time. And then I can bring it in. I don't want to hit my camera with my noggin. And then you can see through. And if you position the center, to me, it's much easier. So there's our beautiful little, I'm boxed in here by Designer Series paper of my own doing, right? It's a prison of my own making. You already have this bundle. Yes, good. But you got 2 of each. Smart. There you go. Then you're going to have like all the colors without needing to have 50 different colors. It's like, sometimes it's just an issue of storage, isn't it? Okay, that's super cute. And then this guy. These kind of cards go together really quickly too. If you want to make multiples, then you do all your cutting of designer series paper and layers first. And then really it's just, you know, watching TV, watching your friends and neighbors while you're making cards. All right, now before I do the sentiment, I want to die cut these two. Somebody's coming in. Hi, Tango Puppy. Because, you know, they're starting to get hungry. They're like, hey, lady, come on. What are you thinking, starting this at 5? They've been like a lot more relaxed about it. They don't get on my 6 at like 10 minutes to 5. He used to be the worst. God, he would just hound me, literally hound me at about 10 minutes to 5. But not so much anymore. Ooh, look, I have this little treasure trove. We'll be getting into that for sure because we have so much to talk about today. So for these, since I've used the insert a lot with you, I am just going to, we're just going to cut out the image without putting those little inserts in there. Sometimes it's just fun to see the stamped image, right? I know, we like all the things. Now this is obviously not a symmetrical flower, which is why we love it. But you just have to pick 1 or 2 spots that look unique to you, and then just look for those every time. Like this one's really easy because there's 3 right here. Okay. And this I look for because it reminds me of a peace sign. Okay, so I just find that on the flower, and then that's usually what I've been doing is going right there to it. Okay, that's not right. Okay, so much for that. There's my 3. There we go. My 3 petals and then the peace sign right next to it. Okay. So Trish has been having a wonderful retirement, and it sounds like, and I was so happy to see her last week at our team meeting that I keep raving about because it was so much fun. It was like this craziness. There was die cutting going on, laughing. We were talking about stories. Dies were flying. It was fun. I tell you, it is a prison of love, Cynthia. That's right. It's a prison of love. And I would like to be locked in here for 45 days or so. Solitary confinement. Wouldn't that be fun? I don't even think I would hate it. I don't even think I would, even after 45 days, I'd be like, oh, I have 1 more card I need to make. But, you know, we can't have it all. We can't be imprisoned in our craft room, usually. Okay, so these are going to go up here. Really, I need a circle of vellum, don't you think? So we may be doing that as well, just for the heck of it. Oh, no. I wanted to put pool party. It's in my envelope. Where did it sneak off to? The other envelope, probably. I was a little organized. I couldn't pull this off yesterday. Again, I was so tired. So I was ready for you, but then really I was like, I gotta go to sleep. The ladies will understand. Okay, oh, get in here when I'm walkabout. Now you saw a preview of the next card. So this is just from Stylish Shapes, right? It's so pretty. Pool party. It's regular cardstock. It's not two-tone. But again, you can stamp on the two-tone. It works just fine. And I'm going to bring in Secret Sea, my favorite lemon color. And we are going to stamp a beautiful thanks on here. Mostly just because of the shape. That's what fits in the circle, right? Sometimes I need to make a certain sentiment on a card, but most of the time I'm just looking for what fits in my design. And then I make the card fit, right? Because they're all usually cute. And yeah. So we're just going to do the thanks. You can add on, right? You can, I appreciate you so very much. I appreciate you for being there. You can do the same with thanks, or you can just leave them. So I'm going to leave it because I want to put these flowers. Let's see. Maybe we'll do this and then have the flowers towards the bottom. Okay, and again, sorry, this is a bad thing about my hat. Gets in the way of my camera. And then we will make these work. Work, you better work it, girl. Do your thing on the card front. Anybody been watching any good shows this weekend? I didn't even do much of that, but you know I have me in my programs. I have a lot. You're working on your name card. Oh, yeah. I haven't done that. We it's for the event, the Utah event. We were told that we were encouraged, I guess, to make a name card. They said it's not mandatory, but of course I was like, well, yes, I'm going to make a name tag. I have the idea, but I haven't penciled it out yet. I haven't die cut it out yet. In fact, it's been nice seeing you. I got to go. I'm just kidding. Okay, that's a little circle. Isn't it adorable? The flower center. Let's see if I have one in. Oh no. Am I gonna have to invent this? Let's see. Come on now. I want to dig around in these a little bit. That's not gonna work. Not even a little bit. That was I got after it, didn't I? Look at that. What was I even doing? That I had all these. I have no idea. That's what happens. I can't wait to see your name card, Trish. Now, are you going with Patricia or just Trish? Depends on if you're fussy cutting the letters out, right? She'll be like, you can just call me T this weekend. Okay, now this looks like, yes, it will go. Well, hi, Jenny Miller. Oh, man, double ear infection. That sounds horrid. Yeah. That's not a good idea. Didn't anyone tell you that? No, that's not a good idea at all. Okay, I really don't want to add yellow, but I guess we can make a center. We're going to make a fuchsia center, but we'll do that last. Okay? So I'm building on the silicone mat so I can make different layers or come out over the edge, and nothing will stick to my card base or my mat, right? Since I was just having trouble with that. Okay, and then how about if we put this one in here? Looking good. I love building around a circle. It doesn't even have to be a whole wreath. Wreath is good, but just a few things on the edge are nice too, right? Okay, don't get in the way there now. All right, and then I'm going to sneak this in because I'm just coordinating with the paper. This is not the best die cut to put liquid glue on, but I'm sneaking it under the flowers. So if any of it squishes out, it's okay. It's all right. We will not see it. I need to start reading my book club book, which is called Kinfolk. I got to get on it. because I'm the host, okay? And it's June 11th. And I know it seems like a long time away, doesn't it? Well, it's not, peeps. It's not at all. So that's what I kept telling myself. And when I started saying that, it was a long time away. It was like 6 weeks ago. And now I'm like, you got to step on it. I'm going to blame I don't even have low iron. I just got my blood work done last week. So I was just going to say, I'm going to blame my anemia. No, nice try, Harden. Don't have anemia right now. I mean, it's not like stellar, but it's not low. Ooh, look at this. Almost looks like, I didn't mean to make it look like a square. So maybe I need something else right there. It's a good thing I have like 57 die cuts. Yes. Oh, so cute. Boy, I don't know if I can find a leaf. There. Okay. One more. Well, yeah, okay. Don't get picky. Just use it. There's no wrong answer here. Okay. And then I'm going to sneak that in there so it doesn't look like a square. Well, now it's kind of nice. See, this should be going off to the side. That helps. Oh, I like it. Okay, now this whole production is going to go up on dimensionals, and then we'll die cut a freesia circle. Don't let me forget. Holly, you need to hang out with me every day. You're good for, you're just so positive. Ooh, I need to go back there in the treasure chest. Guys, there's lots of good stuff back there. Oh. Yep, fire up the computer, Jenny. You might want to put me on the big screen. No thanks. I mean, it's fine. You can watch my hands on the big screen. Okay. Oh, this looks nice. I'm going to bring it right outside this frame because I don't want, it's another little thing of interest. I know it's tiny, but I see it and you see it. Okay. Let me get that circle, the center, the stamens, pistons, no, pistils and stamens. Let me get that. And let's see here. Boy, I need like just a tiny piece. I'm sure we can find some. Yep, we can. Okay, now is this right? Yes. Okay. So these things are goofy, aren't they, Trish? The centers, the die for the small one is so small. It's kooky, but it's very detailed and it really works nicely. I'm like, if I could just figure out where I put them. Okay, so there's a large one, and then there's this one. I like the little one. Not always, but for the smaller flower, I like the smaller one. And look at this thing. You don't have to use that at all, okay? You can stamp this right onto the flower, and then it's fine, right? So you can just use the stamps, but why not torture yourself and use a little die cut, right, Jean? How about this, Jean? I did get my fingernail fixed. Oh my gosh, look at grew back. Does it look beautiful? I felt like I had no finger for those days. And is that weird or what? In fact, I'm still kind of favoring it, like not using it. And I have to remind myself, no, it's there. You're fine. Okay, hardest part of this, don't lose that thing. You'll be so sad. Which, speaking of Trish, this thing ended up in the trash and she found it. Wasn't that cool? Good job, Trish. She was helping me clean up. That was her team task. And I was like, that's it. Bow down to Trish, everybody. That was awesome. So, Trish, He lived to die cut another day. Yeah, well, Jenny, you never know. Let's be positive. You might not lose them. You might not. Is that KZ I see? Hey, hi. Oh, KZ says she'd lose it too. Boy, you guys have really low standards for yourselves. Look at this. And then you go, boom. How about that? Okay, we need some embellishments though, because I mean, come on. Now, I've been using the in color embellishments a ton. You know I have. Let me try and use something else. Look, something's retired. Is that kooky? This thing's not like full to the brim. Let's see here. I would really like some pool party. Basic rhinestones. I wouldn't be mad at that either. The sparkle gems. I haven't used those in a while. Okay, here's the problem. Everything's gonna go. Everything matches. That's bad. Pressed flower. Oh, those things are kind of heavy. I don't know if I'm all about that. Those go. I mean, everything. Oh. Well, no, those are too imposing. Is this pool party? Hey, look at those. That's pretty. This is from that birthday suite in the mini catalog. These carried over. I don't know if the rest of their products did or not, but we're going to enjoy these. They're kind of between matte and glossy, which is really kind of fun. So they're kind of a notice me, hey, over here, but they're not like a wowza, you can't miss them. You know what I mean? Okay, and life is short. Oh, mister, get over here. Let's put it right there. And then let's move this. You know, I can't have them in a line. That's just odd. Okay, there. What the what? So pretty. Check it out, my friend. Don't you want to make a vellum card now? We're bringing vellum back. Hashtag. Does anybody hashtag anymore? Probably not. Just by the time I catch up, it's not a thing anymore. Well, that's all right. I've got my own things. Speaking of my own things, let's talk about what's going on in the world of the zoo. First of all, please take this moment to just have some gratitude for our military personnel who died in the service of our country. There are not enough words to express appropriate gratitude for that. People lost their lives so that we can be free to make cards and love our families and all that stuff. Yes. So this is what the day commemorates, and I do, gosh, I don't want to get all verklempt here. Anyway, rest assured, there's no appropriate way to thank someone for that, but we will mention it and we will remember them. Okay, sorry, but I'm going to have to make an awkward, change of events here. The last few days, it's your last few days to enjoy this beautiful starter kit special. You get about $200 of product for $165 plus tax, no shipping. And then after that, the fun really starts. You get to be a member of my team. I mean, come on. And then you get all sorts of online content from me. Everything I put online, you can enjoy that for free as a thank you. You also get to shop with at least a 20% discount for a long, long time. So please think about joining this. This particular special only goes on through the end of this month and might just save you a bundle. Now, here's the class that I'm kind of talking about today, featuring products from. This is going to be the June Zoobilee Crafty Kit. Please register by the 5th so I can make sure to get your lovely products. But as you see here, If you purchase the bundle from me also, it is $48.50 and I pay the shipping and tax. So in my state, that equates to 17% discount. As I said before, when I was telling the lovely Holly, you can choose ultimate flexibility and you will pay a little bit more, $49 for 1 month. Or if you go ahead and sign up for the subscription, you will get charged $45 per month. You can cancel that at any time. It's through PayPal. But if you stick with me for 6 consecutive months, I'm going to send you a goodie bag full of about $25 of product. And that's coming up for lots of my lovelies in June. So when I send their June Zoobilee kits, they will be receiving an extra little prezzy from me as a thank you, of course. Okay, don't forget about the Bon Appetit Club. How's everybody doing with their recipe cards? So if you haven't joined us yet, please do it. We make a brand new recipe card every month. Some months I leave them blank, but most of the months I send a recipe that is tried and tested by either myself or one of the other lovely chefs in the club. It's only $10 a month. That includes shipping. I send you a PDF tutorial with a color photo and everything you need, all the little products. So thank you, Roz. They have been good. And I think your recipe is coming up in May, well, in June. No, I know it is. So I've already been working with it and designing around it. So June's will feature a recipe from the great Roz, and it looks really delicious. Brene, hello. Brene, you better share this so you can get in on the drawing at the end of the hour. Well, the end of this live, whenever. Okay, bon appetit. And what about Chopped? Come on, you guys. I know some of you would make some real, you'd be some real competition. This is kind of a steep competition every month. As I said, when I come back on the camera with you, I'm going to make my own Chopped. Well, I'm going to use the supplies. We're going to pretend that I'm, in the contest, but I'm not in the contest, of course. So please read all about that. Click the links below to find out about it and how much fun it is. And the people who play it play month after month after month. So that should tell you something. So I'd love to have you join in, and you never know. Do you have what it takes? Let's see your Chopped entry. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if this is what kept me awake this afternoon. Okay. We have this cool thing coming, and I'm like, kind of don't even know if I can wait until July for it. So it is our first ever virtual Facebook no, it's a virtual album retreat. You purchase the kit and you get access to an exclusive Facebook group, kind of like how I run my classes, okay? Except this is set up by Stampin' Up staff. And it's going to be 3 full days of content. 3 full days. But the good news is, if you are gone on vacation that time or whatever, you don't want to watch 3 full days, it's going to be recorded and back on the Facebook page for you to use. They will be, so the first event will actually be live so that you can ask questions and chat in the comments, but then they're going to turn around and record those and download them, so they will not run into the problem of that 30-day cutoff point with Facebook. So just rest assured, they are making plans to have it for you for a long time. But here's the deal. The kit makes 24 12 by 12 layouts. So it's 12 layouts, 24 12 by 12 scrapbook pages. Oh my gosh. And it's going to work with any type of photos because it's a month by month kit. Is that fantastic or what? Deborah says she's going to do it and add pages to her new grandbabies book. I love that. it'd be a perfect kit for what I was thinking of was, I mean, this is a nice gift, right? But you could make this for someone and give it to them in an album, you know, like a newlywed couple or somebody with a new baby or some sort of somebody who just moved somewhere, and then they could add to it every month, and then for the first month out of the year they would have it. And I'm going to show you all sorts of graphics that go with this, so just hang in there with me. This is, as I said, it's our first ever album retreat. So when you get finished with this retreat and the supplies in the kit, you are going to have 12 two-page spreads that go in an album, and they're going to have, you basically get everything except for the album and some basic supplies, inks, circle punches, things like that. I have a list coming out in my email tomorrow, so please make sure you're signed up to get my emails. I have a full, you know, it'll be like all in one place where you can see an email, and it's going to have all the photos, all the links, everything. Okay, so again, it is $250 for the kit. Yes, that is a big purchase for one purchase. I do want to stress to you, it's a huge amount of product and content. You would definitely pay that much for a 3-day retreat somewhere. If I were giving you a 3-day retreat, it would be more than $250. So just wanted you to know that. So just keep that in mind. And then again, the videos are going to be available for you whenever you want them. Now look, these are the layouts. I pulled down all the layouts for you. And so these, I mean, these are, I think they're kind of in the middle as far as detail and skill level. They aren't simple. They're very doable, but they have so many cool details and techniques. And you're going to learn about all these techniques and put these layouts together with Stampin' Up! Staff during the videos, okay? Look at these things. They're gorgeous. That's kind of a weird layout because I wanted to make sure to get the copyright on all of these. But look how this is laid out for us. So 2 pages for every month, 12 layouts, and then, my goodness, all you have to do, there are even photo, what do I want to say? In the email, you will see an actual photo of the kit, or if you go over to my website, thestampingzoo.com, I just made it my feature post. So just know that it's all out there for you to look at. And as I said, I will be sending out an email tomorrow. I think it's set for noon. It's going to give you all the what's what. Okay. Also, I hope you noticed on that first graphic that if you do purchase this kit from me, I am going to thank you with an online kit in August. Okay, it's going to be exclusive. Of course, my team will get to see the access for free. They will not get the actual kit. It's going to have a physical kit with it to make whatever projects, cards, 3D, I don't know. And you will be the only ones getting access to that, those videos and that product kit that I'm putting together. So again, if you purchase this virtual album retreat from me, it is $250. You get a $25 product credit back. And I am going to be preparing a kit class for you for August. Okay? So I hope that sweetens the deal a little bit. No, it does not include an album, but here's the deal. You're going to get a $25 product credit, and then the albums are about $45. So you can purchase you can use your product credits towards that. You can also use your product credits towards the purchase of the virtual album kit itself. Okay? Please keep that in mind, and you can certainly ask me questions here in these comments, or you can ask me questions afterward on Messenger. You can even text me a question, 208-830-6328, okay? I know there will be questions because this is a new type of event for us. But I spent some time studying it, watched something about it that was made available to us. I read all of the documentation about it, and I think it sounds like at the end you're going to have a huge accomplished project. And this is the kind of the way I would like to scrapbook from now on, is like a big project. And yeah, this sounds good. Oh, Kim. Yes, Kim, I thought about you traveling across the country during Memorial Day weekend. I didn't want to say anything negative. I mean, I didn't want to say, whoa, that sounds crazy. And I'm sure it was. But you went for a good reason. So, okay, let's take this as my inspiration. And let's take the Chopped kit. Okay, so when you play Chopped with me, the kit changes every month. But you will get the instructions. So it tells you everything you need to know. Basically, at the beginning, of course, we announced last month's winner, because last month's winner, here's what they win. They get to choose 2 of the cardstock colors that I put in the kit, plus they get their kit for free for that month. So it's a subscription, so I just refund the amount. But here's what I put in the kit. So Sarah chose the Petal Pink and Strawberry Slush, gorgeous. And then I added Secret Sea, a piece of Strawberry Slush foil, it's gorgeous, a piece of Petal Pink scalloped trim, and then some of those embellishments we were just talking about. Okay, so I give you a list of everything in case you want to order some more of it, and also to make sure that you get everything out of your envelope, because these get attached to the paper, but sometimes things can end up in the bottom, and so you just want to make sure, right, Deborah? Things can end up down there, and so you want to make sure that you've got everything. So you can just kind of look here, and I will also list if I use a die cut or something like that. So at least some of all the items in the envelope must be included on your project. Okay, you can add current Stampin' Up! Items, no paper pumpkin. You can create a card, scrapbook page, 3D project, home decor, or other paper craft, whatever you want. You just need to be able to take a picture of it. And you can only give me 1 picture. Now, somebody figured out that you can take different photos and make them into one collage. I allow that. That's great. But, don't overdo it. I would say don't give people so much. You just want a nice, clean, clear picture. Natural lighting is great, okay? And anyway, so you get that ready. You email the picture to me with the subject line, with Chopped in the subject line, because sometimes these go missing in my email, right? You have until the 24th of the month, and then I turn it around by the 26th, and then it starts all over again. You guys choose a winner just by voting. So it goes live on my email the 26th, just like it did about an hour ago. You guys are all voting. I hope everyone votes. I can't imagine why you would look at the email and not vote. I mean, stop. That's torturous. So anyway, that's how it works. That's it. That's how it works. And so then every month is brand new, and I have the fun of, I have a challenge because somebody gives me the colors, and then I go, oh gosh, now I need to pull something that like coordinates, or sometimes I throw you a little bit of a ringer, don't I? So it's always fun. Okay, now let's take a look at this thing. I don't remember what the measurements are, so we're going to have to use the magic ruler. Not really magic. It is 10. Oh, how long is this? Can I do that? I don't think so. Because that paper is 10 inches long. Scored at 5. Well, we're just going to modify it. We've got 8.5 here. So let's do, how wide is it? 3 1/4. Probably it was big enough for a credit card. a gift card or a credit card. I would love it if somebody gave me a credit card. That would be really nice. Oh gosh, Kim, I'm gonna have to read about your comments, but I'm sure it wasn't fun. Eesh, that's crazy. Now there's 5, and then we have 3.5, I believe. Yeah, 3.5. Now let's see what it looks like. I don't think it's long enough, but here's what we can do. We can make a tab in here. Oh yeah, that comes up. I'm just making it up, people. What did I say this was? 3.5, 3.25. Yeah. Let's make one that's 3.25. And we need 1.5, right? Yep. We need 1.5. And we're going to trim some of that off, but for right now, let me do that at 2. And then I'm going to put it in here like this. And it's going to be the little topper. Now, that still needs a little finger notch die cut or punched out of it. But I can tell already I like that. The other thing is, let's see. Oh, yeah. That was dumb. I have some tabs in there. See? But I've already chopped up my paper, so I'm going to pretend that it's done. Because sometimes you won't have extra supplies. Like I have extra supplies right behind me, but I want to treat it like I'm just trying to work with the kit. Okay, and then I'm going to put a piece of this on the front. Isn't this gorgeous? I hate to trim it at all, but it's so pretty. Okay, and then this. Let's see. Now, of course, I'm thinking, oh, I wish I wouldn't have cut the petal pink so fast. Too bad, sister. You did it, right? That's what the other, that's what everybody's saying if they play Chopped. Too bad. We've been there. Help. Okay, I'm going to do an inch of this, and I'll trim off the excess. And it's going to come in here. Oh, it's going to be like all sorts of pretty. Okay. Hey, mister. Hold on there. Okay. So this, I can't even remember. You guys can tell me what the colors were. These were in colors. And I remember there was a yellow that was not so nice. I mean, I think it was pineapple, but it wasn't very good. So anyway, we had that. And let's see this. How far is that down? It's not down that far. Remember, harden. Okay, I'm going to take this and a stylish shape die because it's what's right here. And I'm just going to die cut a little finger grip into it right away. Right? Okay. Kind of feel like this one. Let's see what I use. Oh, wow. I was really generous there. Okay. Oh, I can die cut this on the mini. I was going to turn around and do it, but I want to stay here with you. Okay. Thank you so much. Lori says my nails are pretty. Thank you, Lori. What do you think, Jean? Jean, are you here? What do you think about my nails? Do you like? It's good that I have 10 again. You know, I was sporting 9 there. It was looking kind of garish. Little garish. If I wanted to be really with it, I would measure that, but I'm not going to. Okay, I cannot use it with the handle over there, though. Who's running this thing? It's like I'm brand new sometimes, I swear. So I was watching the most recent series, season of Marie Antoinette that was redone for PBS. It's like so good. Gosh, just everything about it is good. Of course, the story's good. You know what happens, but the story is still really good. And yeah. Lori, I do that when I do post the, okay, so let me just put this up here. She's asking me a question. So, can I also post the card? I do post the card in a following post, both on Facebook and in my email. And I show the winner's card with their name. I don't show everybody's cards with their name just because of time, not because of anonymity. But I show the winner's card because, you know, I say congratulations so-and-so. And then you see a picture of their card. So that part is taken care of, I believe, unless you're asking me for something else. I don't quite understand. Okay. This, we're just going to eyeball it and put it right here. I do like this combination of colors. It's very pretty, isn't it? Okay, I will take that off now. My nails tell stories. They do? Are you sure? Do they tell stories? Yep. They usually do tell stories. Sometimes you just don't know what the story is, right? Like last week, the story was, oh my gosh, rough. I had gone an extra week between getting my nails done. You know that, I told you. But also, I was moving everything in my office at work. Not this office, my work office. And it was crazy. You know, I mean, nails were flying. The nails were flying, I tell you. Okay, I am just taking this because I took my Seal Plus down too far. So now I'm de-stickifying it, right? With the embossing buddy. So then you just put it on there, and now it's not sticky anymore because it has that powder all over it. Okay, now here's the deal with this. Since I was kind of a nubbin and I didn't make tabs, it's not going to look as finished as it should on the outside. But that's okay because I'm going to take tear and tape and run it along the sides, and it will form a nice secure edge. And I just need to check something. I hope this doesn't cause issues. I hope this doesn't cause, oh no, we have room. Okay, we're going to put a little card in there anyway, but just in case you wanted to add a gift card along with the card, you have room. Okay, let's put that there. Ooh, perfect. You want to go up to the top because you don't want, you don't want it to, you want the edges to lay flat. Get that nice and tight in there. I'm using tear and tape. Well, I like it, but also it's thinner than the Seal Plus. So when you're trying to create as much room as you can for a pocket, you might want to use Seal Plus. Okay, and then let's hope I don't have anything else I have to put in there. Okay, it's kind of cute. It kind of looks like a t-shirt. That's what I'm seeing. It's a t-shirt. You don't always remember which one you voted for. I know. I forget too. And I see them a lot more than you guys do. Okay? I like post them and then I don't vote. But I forget whose is whose. Yes, I do not vote because I don't want to have, that's too hard for me. No, I don't vote, obviously, because I want to keep it like I'm not part of that. I'm just the administrator. But, yeah. Sometimes it's super close, and sometimes somebody runs away with it. One thing I'll tell you honestly is, yes, of course, it depends on the project, but also take as nice of a picture as you can. because I've seen it happen where it's like somebody's fantastic picture steals the show. And so it's a little bit, you know, and I don't mean like it needs its own set or something. I just mean get the lighting good. And then when you take a picture of it, you know, give it a little bit of border, but don't make it like a tiny thing a mile away, and don't make it so close that there's no space. Put it in the middle. Okay? So, I mean, I'm not saying my photos are all that, but look at demonstrators' photos and then just do that. And it's okay if you don't. Did I get that crooked? It's okay if you don't have a light box or anything else. Just go outside. Just take it outside, and not when it's dark and rainy like at Sherry's. And anyway, it'll work fantastic. Okay. Now I'm going to put the red inside here, and that's going to be so cute how it's going to just tuck inside the same color. We made a little opportunity, didn't we? Let me measure this thing. This thing is 3 by 4.5. Can we do it? Come here, you. Yep, we can do it. Don't mess it up, Harden. 3 by 4.5. Watch out. God, I still need to use the secret C. Who put that in there? That was dorky. Oh, it can't be that wide because of my not having tabs. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to trim off a quarter until I get there. Nope, I need another quarter. This is going to be 2.5. Is that right? Yeah, 2.5. I need the tabs. This thing is tight. Come on now. Okay, you know what? This is going to be just our inspiration. And a gift card's going to fit in there. Let me see. Where was that gift card I was playing around with? Where was it? Well, we'll find it here in a minute. It's just going to have to be a gift card that fits down in there. Or something else I have that's slimmer. Here we go. This. But then we need something that's like decorative to put on the top of it. We don't just want that. This is looking a little screwy. I don't know if I'm going to win the contest. You could use this and put, you know, you can put glue dots on these cards and they will totally fit just fine. I mean, they'll totally come off. They rub off. So lots of times they have glue on them like that where you just rub it off. So let's see. Now that I have done this, I have to kind of work it. The ladies who are in Chopped right now, they know this is what they've had to do before, right? Where you go, oh, I didn't really get that quite right. Now what am I going to do? Now what am I going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this onto the cardstock with glue dots so that you can theoretically take it off. And then, let's see, can I slip this down in there? Yes, I can. Okay. Now I want to make another little circle. Where is my inspiration? Okay. See, we had this cool tab punch. It's not current. I still have it though, because I'm no dummy. I was not getting rid of that. I was not getting rid of that at all. Okay. I think we can affix something if I die cut 2 little circles from the foil. Still haven't used the secret C, but I have a plan. I have a plan, y'all. Now I'm going to try to keep these down on the edge in case this doesn't quite work out. Oh, this looks like a cute little coin. Isn't that beautiful? Looks like the prettiest. We should have coins in that color. Did you hear? Is this true? They did the final run of pennies. I don't know how long that's supposed to last, but that the U.S. Treasury did the final run of pennies, and we're not going to have pennies anymore. That's weird. It's like we should just have pennies for the emotional attachment of it, right? The basis, the penny. One is kind of the basis. Okay. So that's going to be on there. Then this, I think I can glue it together. And it's going to be this tab on the top. See there? Yes. Okay. I'm going to put this in glue dots, please. I'm going to put this card in, and then I'm going to work on it because I want to make sure that I can get those little circles centered with the finger grip that I made. So I'm just putting two, we're just playing, right? But I'm just putting two glue dots on there. We'll hold it in quite nicely, but then it will come off. If I had a corner rounder, I would round these. Not current. Okay. I do have the hole punchers though, and so those are going to be coming in to play in just a minute, so don't you worry about that. This needs to come out a little bit more. Okay. Now if I would have had a strawberry slush gift card, that would have been better. See, we're going to make this tab two-sided so that regardless of how you pull on it. Okay. I want to, let's see, how am I going to hide this? I want to use a staple there, but then I want to hide it if I can. I might not be able to. If you have any ideas, can I put my bone folder in there? Oh, yeah, good idea. And break the fibers a little bit. That's a good idea. I was just going to say, put your comments and suggestions in there, just like Kim did. Perfect. Kim, are you ready to just stay home for a while now? Are you so glad you're home? I'm assuming you're home, or you wouldn't be watching this. Are you so glad you're home and ready to just sleep in your own bed? That's always the best. I don't care. Well, I was going to say, I don't care if you stay in a 5-star hotel. Well, I haven't. So how would I know? As a placeholder, until I get this stapled, I am going to put a glue dot on here as well so that I can stick them together long enough to hold these together. Okay, I want it partially on the cardstock and partially on its backing circle. I was watching someone on YouTube today, and they stayed in the Dorchester in London, and I was like, I think I need to go there. It's so pretty. But then she stayed in another kind of a high-rise thing that it looked very modern architecturally, and it was kind of a letdown. Like if I would have paid that amount of money, I don't remember how many pounds it was, I would have been very upset because I don't know, it just looked kind of tired. Not just the style, but I mean the stuff was scratched. Yes, yes, yes. She says, I am home. You're in your own 5-star hotel. Yes, perfect. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do right there. We're going to do this. It's a little dorky, but not super dorky. Oh, I know better than to use those scissors. on that ribbon in particular. Great. I know this. It doesn't work. Geez, those are even giving me troubles. Don't be naughty. The scalloped ribbon. Did it give you guys trouble when you were working on Chopped? Sorry. It's beautiful. I guess I just don't know that I've ever like tried to get it down to nothing there. Oh gosh. Yeah, the Dorchester looked like, I mean, it was like, it was gorgeous. It was not modern at all, and it was gorgeous. And then it was like, just, you know, deluxe, you know. Okay, this thing, it's not stellar. I'm just going to tell you that, but it's not horrid. I don't hate it, and I think there might be some room for growth here because we still don't have anything on the front. But it's a good thing I'm not playing because they made some excellent things. Oh my gosh. There were a couple of those where I was like, just makes me happy. So you're probably having fun with it. I don't know. Does that look okay? It looks kind of weird, but that's what's going on right there. And bone folder. Wiggle it just a little bit. I don't want to poke this thing through the bottom of it. That's why you're supposed to have tabs on it, Lisa. Okay, that is better though. There we go. Now I gotta do something on the front of it. What? What, I ask you? Of course, we're just gonna use the dies that we've been using. So they're right out here, right? That is really cute, and I loved those. I loved these doilies. They were in a few different colors, of course. So gorge. And we don't have them. I don't even have any in a stash. Okay, now let's see. How are we going to work this pattern? How are we going to work this blue in there? God, who put this in the kit? I ask you. That was crazy. Somebody was a nut. Okay, I need to bring more. Let me look. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going right back here. Check out the DSP. Somebody was really cruel with that. And put that in. I need a pink and a blue pattern. Give me some help. Shout out the answers. You can do it. Shout it out. I don't hear you. You're not helping. Okay, let's see. Oh. What about this? You still have some of those doilies. You do, Jean. Dang it. Okay, I mean, that's just doesn't look good. I think I'm going to, you know, sometimes you sneak it in. You just sneak the color in. And I think I'm going to sneak it in and make some leaves that color or something. So that's the best I can do. Okay, I want some glimmer paper though. You know I love the glimmer. I have that foil already. Ooh. Okay. This paper. Well, I can use the paper that we have, I think. This paper is awfully cute. This does not have petal pink in it. Isn't it gorgeous though? It's the other sweet. So it's not this one, it's this one. See why I confused it? Maybe. Oh, I could use some two-tone cardstock. I'm off to the side here. I realize that. And that's kind of cute. Oh, what about this? Oh, that's not going to work. I need to just do flowers and then some blue leaves, right? Call it good. I think that's what I am going to have to do. I'm going to say it's in the interest of time. Country lace paper. Yes. That's last chance, though. Can you still get it? I don't know if I would be disqualified if I couldn't still get it. That would be really sad. Oh, look, I already have, these really are secrecy. I already have them cut. So let's see. What about this kind of a situation? Or that's too much. This kind of a situation. And then I'll put a secrecy. I like it. Sometimes I catch a glimpse of myself on this camera and I go, okay, you look like a nut. Just thank goodness this isn't a beauty contest. You don't come here for the beauty contest. You come here for beautiful things like this. It's kind of okay. Oh, let's see. Well, okay, I'm just going to go with that. I was going to say maybe we should use the foil in the middle, you know, in the middle of the flower. But I do want to work in a little bit of that secrecy. I'm going to have to go back and see. You know, part of me administering this is making sure that people kind of play by the rules. And, well, not kind of play by the rules, but play by the rules. And now as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, where did they use secrecy? I've just kind of forgotten. But I know it was there because I looked for it. I do my very best. And sometimes things have gotten lost in the mail because, you know, I've been doing this for a lot of years. And when things get lost in the mail, here's what I do. I let the player, I tell the player what the supplies were, and I let them do the best they can. Okay, I'm not going to disqualify somebody or whatever if they didn't get it in the mail. If you didn't get it, you didn't get it. It happens to everybody. So I show them the supplies and I tell them do the best you can to get close to that. So like if somebody lost it and they didn't have secrecy, I'd have them use Night of Navy. Okay, I would tell them just get close and then you're going to be in the contest. So that's how we work it. So if you've ever seen something and you've thought, you can always ask me because, again, I do miss things sometimes. But I like the rules because that's part of the contest, right? So I do look for those. However, I make amends. I mean, I make allowances for things because it's not the Olympics, all right? It's just chopped. And so, and sooner or later, it's going to happen probably to everybody where, you know, something goes missing. Hey, get off there. You know, like that one's like clear. This one's like strawberry E. And this one is probably, oh yeah, they're like the same. I think I like it up there. That's killing me that I didn't stamp something down here. It's really killing me. But that's my entry. Guess what? When you see the other entries, you're going to be like, yeah, not so much. Especially if I had to take a picture of it. Well, I would take its picture like this. So you would know that this went inside. But yes, given if I were going to do this again, it would probably look really different. I would have the tabs. So this would slide really easily. And also, I would stamp something on here, right? Before I glued it together and hurried. But anyway, there you go. Oh my gosh, so fun, right? Okay, I'm going to let you guys go because my dogs will be dancing pretty soon at the door. But we had fun today. And I'm still going to make another card for you. I have these. I'll just show you the pieces and parts. So again, with all these beautiful ovals, there are 2 ovals in there, and they vary slightly. But I was planning on doing this. So I cut it out of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I was going to pop this up, right? Put a little insert because I used a fresh Freesia card base. And I was going to put the DSP on the bottom of that. And then we were going to decorate the front. But as usual, so many cards, not enough time. Okay, so there's that wickety whack thing. And then where's the first card I made? I think the first card I represent with the first card. Oh yes, our vellum card, everybody. Get that vellum out. I know I don't sell it. I don't care. Just have fun with it, okay? And I hope you've had fun. Maybe you've learned a little something here. Think about that album retreat because it's going to be, you are going to end up with a beautiful album. I don't know that I would give it away. I'll be quite honest with you. Like, if and when I do mine, I'm not going to give it away. No, I'm just not. I'm going to use it for myself and my dogs. But you could give it away. Or you know what? You can keep it for yourself as well. So I would love to be your demonstrator, whether you'd like to purchase that or anything else. Maybe you want to join my team and get that fantastic starter kit and then follow it up with a 20 to 25% discount. Okay? All right, lovelies. Have a great week. We'll see you Thursday night. Okay? Talk to you later. I appreciate all of your fun comments and keeping me going.